Hello guys, welcome to study time. I hope everyone is doing good. So today we'll continue our session of percentage. Okay, in the last class we have done up to 9th question. Today we'll continue with 10th question, 10th number question. Okay, so read the question. It is said that what will be the percentage increase in the area of square when each of its side is increased by 10%. We know that area of square is a square, right? Area of a square is a square. Fine. So here it is said that side is increased by 10%, means side is increased by 10%. What is the value of 10%? It is 1 by 10. So before it was 10, now it got increased by 1. So total increase will be 11. Fine. And we know that area of square is a square. Okay. So this 10 will become 100 and 11 square is 121. It means that before area of square was 100, now it got increased by 121. So what will be the percentage? Clearly we can see that the 21% got increased from the original number. So how? This 21, if you minus, it will get 21 divided by 100. 21 divided by 100 into 100. Okay, so it got increased from this 100. Fine. So 21 got increased. So this 100 got cancelled. So we get 21%. I hope you understood. Okay, I'll repeat. It is said that what will be the percentage increase in the area of square? What will be the percentage increase? Okay, when its side is increased by 10%. Side is increased by 10%, means 1 by 10. 10% means 1 by 10, and before it was 10, after it got increased, now it is 11. So we know that area of side means a square. So this area will double, and this 11 also will get square. So now how much it got increased from previous one? Clearly you can see that 21% got increased. So now can you do the second method what I told you? This is the first method, and what will be the second method? Simple. I'll assume that my area of square was 100. Okay, and this is area and this is area. 2 times this is area square, so I have to write a 2 times. It got increased by 10%. Here also 10%. If I increase 10% on 100, it will become 110. Again I increase 10% on 110, it will become 121. So see, before area of square was 100, now area of square is 121. So clearly you can see that from 100, 21 got increased on what? On 100, which means that for percentage we have to write 100 into 100. So this 100 got cancelled, so we get 21%. So 1 is your right option. Fine. I hope this is very clear, very clear now, because we have already done this type of question. So now I think this is very clear. So let's move ahead. We'll see question number 11. If the side of the cube is increased by 20%, then what will be the percentage increase in the volume of cube? Guys, you have to know these formulas. Okay, here it is asking volume of cube. What will be the percentage increase in volume of cube? Now volume of cube. Okay, look, volume of cube. Volume of cube means a cube. Fine. Here it is written that side of cube is increased by 20%, means 20% means 1 by 5. Fine. So a and a cube, this is side of cube and this is volume of cube. So it said that before it was 5, it got increased by 1, means it got increased by 6. Before it was 5, now it is 6. So 5 cube means 125 and 6 cube means 216. If you can simplify, you can simplify, otherwise you can just carry on. Now it is asking what will be the percentage increase. What will be the percentage increase? So obviously it got increased. How much? It got increased by 91. You can see the difference. It is 91. On what number it got increased? What will be the base? 125 into 100. So just simplify. If you simplify, you will get 72.8%. Just simplify, okay? So if you simplify, you will get 72.8%. Now if we do this same question with the second method, so how? Okay, I'll assume my volume of cube to be 100. Fine. And now this is a cube, means a 3 times 20%. There will be increase of 20%, right? These all are increase, means plus. So if you increase, so what will be the net increase? That is what we have to find out. Fine. So if we increase 20% on 100 means 120. On 120, if we increase 20% means 144. If we increase 20% on 144, it will be 172.8. Okay. Now you can clearly see that from 100 how much it got increased? 72.8. So on which number? On 100. On 100. So if you want to make it in percentage, into 100. So you can clearly see that 72.8% got increase. Okay. So your answer is going to be number 3. Now let's see question number 12. Radius of the circle is decreased, okay, by 10%. So what will be the decrease in the area of circle? Now tell me, what is the formula of area of circle? What will be the formula of area of circle? Tell me. Area of circle. Okay. It is pi r square. But I have already told you that in this type of question, 2 pi, 1 by 2 pi, all this thing you don't have to write, because ultimately it is going to get cancelled at the end. So only thing, you just write radius and height and all this thing. You don't have to write pi and all, pi or any numerical value, because at the end it is going to get cancelled. Okay. So here it is written that radius got decreased by 10%. Now what is 10%? It is 1 by 10 and there is a minus sign. So if radius before it was 10, now it become 9. Okay. And what will be the area of circle? Area of circle is r square, radius square. So here it will come 100. 9, if we multiply 9 with 9, then it is 9 square means 81. So guys, you see here is a decrease. From 100 it got decreased by 19. On what number it got decreased? On 100. To make it percentage, into 100 means 19%. There is a decrease of 19%, means 4 option. So I hope you can do with the second method also. Let's see how it will come. If we go ahead with the second method, I'll assume that my area of circle was 100. Okay. Then r square means it got decreased by 10%, then again 10%. If I decrease 10% on 100 means 90. If I decrease 10% on 90 means 81. Fine. Then you see what is the ultimatum change. From 100 it got reduced by 81. so 19% it got reduced. Fine. I hope it is very clear to you. In case if you have any doubt, do inbox me as I have already told you, and you can always put your comment there. Okay, and if you like these videos, please always like, subscribe and share to your friend. Share as many as possible. Okay, share everywhere, share all your friends, because I'm going to provide very good content with 100% clarity, and it will be 100% with conceptual explanation, no shortcut, nothing. But yeah, obviously the way we are solving is very short, but all these are very conceptual, guys. Okay, and all this content are from SSC only. Let's move ahead. Question number 13. Read the question. If the base of a triangle is increased by 10% and height is decreased by 20%, then what will be the change in area of triangle? Now, what is the formula of area of triangle? Tell me. What is the formula of area of triangle? Tell me. It is clearly, we know that area of triangle formula is 1 by 2 into base into height. But I have told you that in this type of question you don't have to mention pi, you don't need any numerical value like 1 by 2, because at the end it is going to get cancelled. So you can avoid, you can escape. Okay, but still if you want to put and try, it will get cancelled. Okay, now we have base and height. It is speaking about base and height. So base got increased by 10%. Okay, what is the value of 10% in fraction? It is 1 by 10. This is base. Okay, and height got decreased. Okay, got decreased by 20%, means 1 by 5. See, base before it was 10, now it become 11 because it was increasing. Okay, and the height it was 5, now it become 4 because it got decreased. Getting my point? So just multiply. We know that area of triangle will be base into height, so it is 50 and this will be 44. Okay, so it is asking what will be the change, what will be the percentage change in area of triangle. Obviously it is getting decreased by 6 on what number? On 50 into 100. So 52 equal to 12%. So there is a decrease of 12%. Means okay. Okay, this is just 12. There's, I think there's a mistake. This is 12%. Okay, 12 is the answer. Just amend it. So if we do this question with the second option, this is the first method. Okay, now if we do it second method, how? Tell me. We know that area of triangle initially is 100. We increase base, we decrease height. So what do we get? What will be the change? Tell me. Now fast. 100 got increased by 10%, means 110. Now we decrease this with 20%. If we decrease with 20%, see here we increase by 10%, then we decrease by 20% according to question. So 110 if we decrease by 20%, then it will be 88. Okay, so you can again clearly see that there is a difference of 12%. I hope this question is very clear now. So let's move ahead. Question number 14. Read and tell me what will be the answer. If the height of a cylinder is increased by 35% and radius is increased, okay, height of cylinder is also increased and radius also get increased by 10%. Then what will be the percentage increase in curved surface area of cylinder? Okay guys, now tell me, let me ask you one question. What is the formula of curved surface area of cylinder? Anyone can answer? Let me tell you. Curved surface area of cylinder, its formula is 2 pi RH. Okay, just note down all this thing in your paper. 2 pi RH. So I have already told you that you don't have to write this numerical number or pi. You don't have to write. Just write RH. Okay. So here it is said that height got increased by 35%. Means height got increased by 35%. What is the meaning of 35%? 7 by 20, right? Means if height was 20 before, now it got increased by 7, means 27. Okay, and what about radius? Radius it increased by 10%, means before it was 10, now it is 11. Okay, then just multiply, because here you see it is multiplication only. So it will become 200. If you multiply, it will become 200. If you multiply 11 into 27, it is multiply, let me see, it is 297. Okay, so what is the increase? From 200 it got increased by 97. On what number? On 200 into 100. Simplify it, 0 0 get cancelled. Then if you divide 97 by 2, what will be your answer? Tell me. It will be 48.5%. Okay, now I expect that you know all this division and all. Fine, so you get 48.5%. Now if we go ahead with the second method, then tell me what is the answer. Now I assume that curved surface area before was 100. I have to increase radius, then height, then I have to see what is the net change. It is mentioned that height got increased by 35%. Okay, I'll take here as height because order don't matter, I have already told you. I'll take this as height and this as radius. It got increased by 35%, then radius got increased by 10%. So from 100, if I increase 35%, it means 135. If I increase 10% on 135, it will be 148.5. Okay. So what is the increase? See, increase is clearly 48.5% again. Now this increase and all, please do by yourself. I have already told you how, if 10% got increased by 135, how we have to solve. Okay, I hope now this level of understanding you must be having. Now we'll move ahead with question number 15. Okay, try question number 15 and tell me the answer. It is saying that if the radius of circle is increased by 25%, its area, if radius of circle, okay, is increased by 25%, then its area is increased by. Now guys, tell me what is the formula of area of circle? Anyone? Think and tell me. Think. Use your brain and think. Remember. Try to remember what you have learned in the past, in your class 10, in your class 12. Okay, see, area of circle area of circle is equal to pi r square. Fine. It is said that radius got increased by 25%. Means 1 by 4. Before radius was 4, now it is 5. And we know that if we want to take area of circle, it is r square. So 4 means 16 and 5 means 25. So by how much percent it got increased? It got increased by 9 on what? On 16 into 100 if you want percentage. Now 1 by 16, what is the fraction? What is the percentage value of 1 by 16? It is 6 1 by 4. Now if we multiply 6 1 by 4 with 9, what do we get? We get 56.25%. Please do it by yourself. Okay, you get 56.25%. Now second method, I'll assume my area is 100, then radius, it got increased by 25%. It got increased by 25%. Now what is the net change? This is, it will become 125. If I increase 125 with 25%, it will be 156.25. okay guys, so you can see what is the change. Change is again 56.25%. I'll just move ahead. Okay, now question number 16. Try. I think I have already told you this type of question. This volume of cylinder. No. Okay, now this is volume of cylinder. Okay, what is the formula of volume of cylinder? Here it is asking percentage change in volume cylinder. Okay, so volume of cylinder means volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder formula is pi r square h. Okay, so r h. Radius is increased by 40%. 40% means what? 2 by 5. Before it was 5, now it is 7. Getting my point? And height got decrease. What is 37 1 by 2%? Tell me now. What is 37 1 by 2% in fractional form? It is 3 by 8. Okay, so it got decreased. Before it was 8, it got decreased. Okay, according to question, before it was 8, now it become 5. And we know that volume of cylinder is r square into h. Pi r square into h. Pi we don't have to write, so r square is 25 into 8, and here it will be 7749 into 5. If you can simplify, just simplify 5 with 5, then it will become 40, and this will become 49. So you can see it is an increase by 9 on what? On 40 into 100. Now simplify it. If you simplify, you will get 5. 9 5 is 45 by 2. So see, this is the option. Okay, so 21 by 2% is the right answer. Okay, just divide it. 22 into 2 means 44. 145 by 2. Okay, now you have to, I want you to do this same question with the second method, what I told you. Now it will be your homework. You have to do second method by yourself. Fine. If each edge of a square is doubled, okay, then the increased percentage of its area is. Okay, fine. I think this question you must attempt by yourself. Okay, this question you have to attempt, guys, because I have already told you everything about this type. This is the last question of this type. Now this is your turn to prove that yes, you have you have understood something, if not everything. You will understand everything once you repeatedly see this video again and again. Take paper and pen and try to solve by yourself. At least solve one question 5 times. Try to understand the concept. Okay. Okay, this is study time. This YouTube channel is study time, so we are thanking everyone for sparing your valuable time and do give feedback. Please like, share and subscribe. Okay. So this is what you have to do. You have to like, share and subscribe. Okay. And also once you subscribe, please don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest notification of this channel. So guys, look, we have already completed 3 parts. This is 4th part. I want you to revise this all previous videos and these current videos again, so that you have the conceptual understanding and your base will become strong. So when we move ahead further with the percentage question, you will hardly have any doubt how I break things into fraction, from fraction how I convert it to percentage, because I have already teach you this small thing. Till now we have done the very basic part. From the next session we'll jump into some quality content. Quality content means these are also quality content, but these are still for your basic building. From the next session of percentage, we'll try to understand how to solve the actual percentage question. Okay, so till then, take care, good luck, bye.